I'm hoping to take Appreciated to the Dublin Horse Show in the racehorse to riding horse class. We qualified in Athlone. We have him just over 2 months. His last run was the end of February. He seems to really enjoy his new career. He loves learning and trying to please you. So our first show was Rattendaw. Since then we've done Clonmel, Adamstown, Athlone, and we're here today in Bannow-Ratangan.
He's a 12-year-old by Jeremy out of St. Barone. He was bred by Barmackin Stud and South Lodge Limited. I think is headed up by Frank McNulty. So he was a Derby Sales store horse and won his point to point for Pat Doyle, and ended up in Willie Mullins' then, and Michael Masterson, his family, owned him. So I think he won 10 races, 3 Grade 1s. He won the Supreme by over 20 lengths, and placed multiple times in Grade 1s and multiple wins in Grade 2s. So he was an exceptional racehorse.
So the first time that I set eyes on Appreciated was when I was riding out in Willie Mullins. I was lucky enough to get a spin on him on the gallops.
I rode him probably a little bit later in his career, or I was lucky enough to get a few spins on him, and we won the Grade 2 Kinloch Bray in Thurles, and then rode him in the Grand National as well. We got brought down that day, didn't have much luck, but he was a brilliant horse, and he always looked after his jockey very well, so he was a great horse to get a spin on.
It is Appreciated, reviving his career in the horse and jockey house.
I've been riding since I was a teeny tot, and there's just something that always draws me to thoroughbreds. When I was doing my degree in college, I would have rode out in yards, racing yards such as Willie Mullins, Jessica Harrington's and Joseph O'Brien's. I just really love riding out on the gallops, the thoroughbreds. I feel like they're very kind. This is my second thoroughbred. I have Time Gents, also known as Freddie. So I was second in 2 bumpers, and I rode him over hurdles. He got an injury, and myself and my mum and Sean retrained him. We've done many Troella classes. We were lucky enough to win Dungarvan, racehorse to riding horse class last year, and win Adamstown, a working hunter for racehorses. So it's lovely to have another thoroughbred at home. Freddie and Appreciated turned out together. We also have a little Shetland pony, Charlie.
He's a brilliant temperament, very very laid back. He's a big gentleman, and he's obviously a gorgeous looking horse. He has size, scope, movement. He has everything you want in probably a horse to switch over to his new job. He's probably one that he would catch your eye when you do see him on the gallops every day or anything. So he was definitely ideal for the job.
I have been going to the horse show for years, since a young age, and I've always looked in and said I want to do that. My mum has rode in Dublin on a couple of occasions, and I'd love to say that I have too. And I'm just so excited, nervous but excited, and I hope all goes well and we get there.
Very thankful to Michael Masterson and his family, Mona and Margaret as well, for gifting him to us to do this, because Eric was delighted. He's probably one that I'd keeping an eye on. All right, that would be a great horse for the job. So very thankful to them.
We wouldn't be able to do it without all the help. Our neighbours, the Roaches, Lisa, Paul and Eve, are so kind. They let us go over to use their arena to get in plenty of work. My mum and Sean, I wouldn't be able to do it without them. They're so supportive, and they're at every show they can be at, pulling and dragging with me. And it takes everyone to help us, and it's brilliant.